Local and live, covering Franklin and Washington counties, it's Let's Talk Tri-State with Tiny and Katy.
Welcome back to the final few minutes of Let's Talk Tri-State, powered by Home Right Windows and Doors in Waynesboro. The right choice, voted 2024 Best of the Tri-State.
From Mason-Dixon BBQ, we have Eric, who is the owner and one of our dearest friends who we've known for the longest time.
I'm so going to call you out. You are so funny.
Oh.
Okay. Well, because what everybody doesn't realize is before the camera comes on, you're like all game face and this and that. As soon as the camera comes on, you're like.
I do love.
That was fantastic.
I do love a camera and I do love a microphone.
I know. Well, that's funny. That was so funny.
We just wish we could get the cameras and the microphones to reciprocate.
Yeah, they had to love you back.
Yeah.
It
doesn't work that way.
Truth of it,
All right, let's talk Mason-Dixon Barbecue Services. Where do we want to start? The wing thing competition.
Right. So as most people know, we're a barbecue supply store down here in Greencastle. We're right across from Manitowoc down there on Route 16. We also have another store over in Frederick. We just moved onto the Buckystown Pike to our new location. It's a little bit bigger over there. It's right across from Walmart on the Buckystown Pike. But we always have a Christmas event. And we also have a spring event. And our big Christmas event is always our wing thing, what we call our holiday wing thing competition. And so we invite teams to come in. So if you guys can cook good wings, come on in. All right. It's only $75 to get into it as a team. And that includes the wings. All right. Oh, yeah, I know. It's a deal.
That is a deal.
It is a deal. So we aren't looking to make money off of the event. What we really do is actually all the money that gets raised at the event goes to the Greencastle Exchange Club, so they can buy presents for kids locally for Christmas. And so we've been working with them for like 5 or 6 years now. And so it's always a great time because like last year we had 26 teams, I think it was, that were in. The guy that won actually developed the chicken and waffle wing. Which, I mean, these guys, people go nuts.
Creative.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was like a little waffle batter that he had there that it was really thin, and he was dipping his wings in them. And then he had like a maple glaze that he put over. I mean, it was the bomb. I mean, it was the bomb. Now, there were other great wings there as well. Of course, we had 24 of them that were there, and a lot of these guys are either caterers or competition barbecue guys that come in order to compete. Some of them are backyard guys that come in to compete because they have great wings. But it's a lot of fun. And so we do, I think last year it was like 600 pounds of wings or something like that. So if you like wings, come on out. And it's all in person. So the guys that are cooking the wings and making the wings are handing out the wings as well.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So there's a lot of, how shall we say, gamesmanship that's involved all along the way.
The wing thing, is that what you had me and Katy there for?
No, what you and Katy were there for were my spring event, and that is the backyard rib cook-off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun,
no matter
too.
what, I mean, that was
so good.
Yeah.
I think there were smoked pretzels?
The pretzels.
Oh, yeah,
The
that's all the
pretzels.
tastings. We have a lot of our vendors come in, a lot of the representatives of all the different grill lines that we sell come in and cook, and we do demonstration stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you get the s'mores?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
I did not.
Did you?
I did taste the pretzels.
Okay.
And I mean, little, basically barbecue cupcakes.
Okay.
Just,
yeah. That's a lot of fun.
Wrong. Yeah.
So we do some of that at our Christmas one as well. We'll do demonstrations. We do pizza. We do a lot of stuff on Big Green Eggs where we show different techniques and stuff like that. And then, again, we have different vendors that come in. Like we have a gentleman that comes in every year to sharpen knives. We're like the only event in the entire world that says bring your knives. Because he's out of Morgansville, does a fantastic job sharpening knives. He does them right there on site. So if you have any old knives somewhere along the way, stop out and he'll sharpen your knives for you. Yeah, absolutely. It's really cool. He's been doing it for forever. So different things like that. So we have different vendors that come in so that it's kind of interesting and stuff. We have door prizes and everything for that as well. We have a lot of specials going on in the store that day. And then that's the first Saturday in December. So it'll be December 7th this year. And then, of course, we have the wing thing. So we have all those guys in there making wings and serving wings and talking smack and the whole 9 yards all the way along.
And you can come
it's so much fun.
You can come and try all of these.
Right, that's the idea.
wings.
The idea is to come and sample the wings, and that's how we make the money out of it. Because it costs $1 per wing, okay, and you can try all these different wings, and then you vote for whichever one you like the best. I think it's 6 wings for $5. If I'm not mistaken, it's 12 or 15 wings for 10. Don't stick me to these numbers. And then it's like all the wings for like 20 or something like that. Okay, so most people get all the wings.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, and so you'll go around, you'll try everybody's different wings, and again, you know, some are hot, some are not. Most of them aren't really spicy. Most of them have a little bit of spice to them, but none of them are really spicy because there's so many people that are like, oh, I don't really want hot wings. I want wings, but I want hot wings. So, you know, you try not to ruin anybody's palate and all that kind of stuff like that, but it's a blast.
And does everybody cook the wings on the big green egg, or do they bring
No, they bring their own stuff. You'll see all kinds of stuff there. Like the guy with last year, I mean, he actually set up a fryer, and he was frying his wings with like that little bit of batter on there and stuff like that. I mean, it was fantastic.
Wow.
You know, Eric was the first and only time that I have judged an actual barbecue competition. That was a learning experience.
Yeah.
But B, incredible fun. And then I say C, but it's actually number one to me. Food was so good.
Yeah.
And even the last place finisher was like, how do you? I mean, this is so good. I don't even think it's just all even to me. I just want to say everybody wins.
Well, and it can be that way,
Yeah.
okay? And it really is hard. You judge their criteria and stuff like that. But no, you're absolutely right. I mean, because like even with this wing thing, it's hard to really know. And the reason, and so there are 3 levels of judging. So if you buy 5 tickets, you get a gold coin for every 5 tickets that you buy. And the gold coins are actually worth 2 points. So the tickets that you give somebody, it's like I give Katy a ticket and she gives me a wing. That's 1 point for that guy. Okay. But then I try all these other wings and I love Katy's wings. So now I get the gold coin.
Keep coming back.
Okay. Right. And that's worth 2 points. All right. And then there's a red coin, and that's about 5 people get a red coin, and those are worth actually 10 points. And that's what really breaks our ties. Because other than that, everybody would vote for everybody's wings all the way along. And I mean, yeah, everything's good. It's not bad.
And if somebody wanted to register and have a team, would they do that just on your website?
Right. So online right now, actually on our website, mdbbqservices.com. We have it there. We're about to put out a newsletter. Actually, it's going to go out today. Which will have a link to that. And then we have an event on Facebook, which actually goes up today as well. Today's our big launch, we're talking about it and kind of getting it moving. And then this weekend, we'll really kind of ramp it up.
I was on your website last night. You have so many products and services that you offer.
I know, that's a problem, and that's a curse and a blessing all at the same time. Like if you come into our sauce and spice room, for example, we have like 500 different sauces and spices from around the country.
Oh, darn.
And well, it is, because when folks walk in, so our room is about this size, and you walk in and you're overwhelmed by seeing everything in there. Right, where do you start? But that's kind of where we come in, and actually I really like that because it gives us interaction with our customers. So like, for example, I'll ask somebody, I'm like, well, what are you cooking this weekend? And they're like, well, I'm cooking ribs, so that's pork. So you can go 4 different ways with pork. You can go either like a sugar sweet, like brown sugar. You can go a honey sweet, which is a little bit milder. Okay, you can go fruit sweet, which has been big this year, peach or raspberry or apple. Or you can go full bore savory, which is like Texas style. It has a lot of flavor without a whole lot of sweet to it. Okay,
Eric,
do you want any
we
spice?
haven't had lunch yet.
Yeah. Me neither.
It's been really hard.
Let's tamp down a little bit on the succulents and sweets and
Well,
fruities.
you can guide people along where they need to be or what they're looking to do to match their palate. And one of the biggest things we get all the time too is, well, what's your favorite rub? Well, okay, there are like 600 rubs in here.
Right.
It's
How do you choose
it's
one?
Right. It's hard to pick. For me, it depends. And I do have favorites sometimes. I go in streaks, and I'm like, oh, that one's really good. And then you try something else, like, oh, that one's better. But you go back to the original every now and then. So, but it's a kind of a different thing. But yeah, I appreciate you bringing that up. And we have a full online store. I mean, it has descriptions and all that kind of stuff on there. And yeah, you can order right online from us.
You can spend so much time on your website. And so the wing thing is coming up December 7th. If you were interested in starting a team, you can find Mason Dixon Barbecue's website, sign up there, and
Absolutely.
hopefully you'll have us come out and be a part of it, judge.
Yeah,
and
actually, that's
Eric and his team.
Fishing for wings.
You guys are second to none. You really have your arms wrapped around barbecue. We love that you do all these events for us, and we're going to have you back.
And we just
okay?
love you.
Thanks, I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming
guys.
in. Yes.
That does it for Let's Talk Tri-State for today. We're so glad you joined us. Hope you'll join us tomorrow.
All thanks to Legends Bar and Grill in Chambersburg on Hollywell Avenue in Chambersburg. Have a lovely Tuesday afternoon.
If you'd like to be featured on an upcoming episode of Let's Talk Tri-State, call 717-597-9200 or email letstalk@921thegoat.com.